What do it look like that? Good day. Get your coffee, your tea, your water, your orange juice, whatever you're drinking, and a little bit of me. Because guess what? If you open up these two wonderful things on your face this morning, you've already started out with the blessing for today. And my prayer for you is that you continue on to receive blessings throughout the day, no matter how big or how small. But not only that, yeah, this light ain't doing it today. But not only that, that you're able to recognize some of those blessings so that you can be humble and grateful so the universe will open up and pour out more blessings so you have room enough to receive. So great day, beautiful people. We got our affirmations for today. We're gonna get us a card from the Crazy Sexy Love Notes. We're gonna get a fairy tale card. But while we waiting, I'm gonna get us a little paranoia. So let's get it this morning.
What if the whole reason that we're here is so we could dive into our fears? What if all the demons in our lives only wanna open up our minds? You ever heard the word pronoia? It's the opposite of paranoia, pronoia. The belief that the world conspires in your favor. Honey, it's a game changer, it's a cherry lifesaver, so sweet. Lately, I've been getting high to a new beat. And I tell myself it's meant to be. Losing him, but I'm finding me and it's bittersweet. What if I lost my job to write this track and lost my grip to help my craft and all of the rejection was for my own protection? Yeah. You ever heard the word pronoia? It's the opposite of paranoia, pronoia. The belief that the world conspires in your favor. Honey, it's a game changer, it's a cherry lifesaver, so sweet. Lately, I've been getting high to a new beat. And I tell myself it's meant to be. Losing him, I'm finding me, and it's bittersweet. I'm making peace with history. I'm missing him, but I'm finally free. Yeah. And I feel like everything is breaking down. It's a dip before I hit the higher ground. So I tell myself it's meant to be. Losing him, but I'm finding me and it's bittersweet. I'm making peace with history. I'm missing him, but I'm finally free. And I'm finally free. It's so bittersweet. It's so bittersweet.
Good day, beautiful people. Good day. Guess what? You woke up this morning, you've already been blessed today. So I hope that you are having a wonderful start of your morning. We getting affirmations this day, crazy, sexy love note. I'm gonna get us a fairy card and we're gonna keep it moving because today you are blessed to be here. I hope you feel like that this morning. Because I do. I do, you guys. So let's get our first affirmation this morning. It says, your raw emotion may intimidate those who fail to recognize their own. And I know it's probably hard to see because I refuse to turn this light on because it's not working right. Um, your raw emotions may intimidate those who fail to recognize their own. So it's funny because we've been talking about emotions all week. And the last conversation that I had yesterday was talking about emotions. And so those raw emotions, that stuff that come up right in the moment, some people can't handle that. And they can't handle that because they don't know how to recognize and deal with their own emotions. And so here again, I'm encouraging you to not let people reflect their emotions onto you and to just learn how to deal with your own. Yep, sometimes we get angry, we get upset. Sometimes we're happy, we're ecstatic, we're overjoyed, or whatever the case may be, but those emotions are yours. Don't allow people to reflect their emotions onto you, and just take care of your own. And sometimes you have raw emotions because I told you guys I'm a goddess warrior. So I'm gonna tell you, I this mouth has always been a piece of work. So when I am hurt, when I am upset, if I don't get a moment to think, sometimes it come out raw. Not saying that I am lying about anything or what, but it be raw. It be raw emotion. It be raw, and sometimes it's raw right here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, when I'm right here and in the moment, and sometimes I cry, and sometimes I'm laughing, sometimes I'm telling jokes, but those are all authentic, raw emotions that I'm having right then. And some people can't handle that. And that's probably why my channel don't boom like that. Because some people can't handle the fact that I don't look or act a particular way that they feel that I should, their expectations of me. And see, people put those things on you. I am me. This is me. Raw emotion, just me. So when I cry, I mean it. When I hurt, I know it. And because people don't know how to express themselves, that makes them feel uneasy. Well, I'm sorry, because I'm going to continue to be me. And I love the person that I am. I used to think that, my mom used to tell me, you don't cry in front of people. That make you look weak and blah, 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 this and this. Do you know what it took for me to be able to just shed tears? I will cry whenever I feel like it. Because guess what? Obviously, I'm crying for a reason. Maybe I need to release something. Maybe I'm letting go of something. Maybe I'm feeling empathetic or whatever it is. It's a raw emotion that is happening in the moment. And I deal with it. But I don't allow people to dictate it anymore. I don't allow people to tell me that, oh, you can't cry in public. I cry at a drop of a dime wherever I feel like it. And you can too. People can't handle raw emotions when they don't know how to deal with their own emotions. That's their problem, not a you problem. So the second affirmation says, I love life and I'm so blessed. I love life and I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I love my life. There was a point in my life where I probably didn't say this to you guys that, oh, I love my life and I am so blessed, but I am. Because I started looking at life from a different perspective. And so I am so blessed. And I love my life. I've accomplished a lot in these 50 years that I've been here. And so I love what I've accomplished. I love who I am, no matter what it looks like to other people. I like me. And so I hope that you are feeling all of that this morning because you are absolutely beautiful. You are loved, you are kind, you are understood. So, hey, don't allow people to dim your light because they can't see the light within themselves. Again, that's a they problem, not a your problem. So let's get us a crazy sexy love note right quick. I know y'all probably like, what in the world? I look down, you guys, and I try not to look at the card because I don't want to just. And I look down, and the card that I seen said, "Hey, be present," and it means reel it in, be present, stay in the moment, stop thinking about the future, the past, all of those things. Stay present. But guess what? The card ended up being listen, listen. It says, "Are you talking more than you listening? Hmm. Do you finish people's sentences for them?" Shh. That's what the cards say, you guys. True connection is about how we make people feel and whether or not we're being open and present. Here we go. And even when I decided that, hey, I'm not even going, I'm trying not to catch that card. Let me tell you something. The universe going to spin the block with it anyways. And it said, hey, be present. So even when I tried to bypass the card, I told you guys I looked down, I seen the card, and it said be present. I kept going because my thing was is that I didn't want to be picking a card that I just looked at. But the universe is reminding us to, hey, be present, be open, and be present. It says life is communicating with you, dear one. An important message is trying to get through. Let go of your fear of not being heard. You'll get the chance. For now, just listen. Because sometimes, and I'm going to go back to my grandbaby. When she was here over the summer, the 3-year-old that was talking really loud or whatever the case may be. And I was trying to get her to tone her voice down and use the inside voice and all of those things. But you know what? She has a fear of being heard. She's in a house with 4 or 5 other children, and she's almost the youngest, and she has a fear of being heard. So she talks really loud because she wants to be heard, because she has to talk over grown people and older children. And so she talks really loud. And maybe it might be a hearing thing, but that hasn't come up yet. But I can understand. She want to be heard. But then sometimes we got to take the time to just listen, because the universe is trying to tell you something. And sometimes we are just so loud because we talk so much that we don't take the time to just sit and listen. And I do a lot of that, you guys. I listen to people, I listen to places, I listen to things, I listen because I know that there is something in that for me. Yep, I talk a lot because I talk here and I talk throughout the day or whatever the case may be, but I do a lot of listening because I don't want to miss what you're trying to tell me. Have you ever been talking to somebody and later on, maybe 5, 10 minutes later, you ask them, hey, did you blah blah blah? And they tell me, huh, what you talking about? That mean they wasn't actively listening to what you were saying. And so you say, hey, I just told you blah blah blah, this and this. That kind of the conversation you have with your kids, right? But hey, didn't I just tell you blah blah blah, this and this? You're not listening. But the thing is that people do that and they don't listen, and guess what? They want to be heard though. Ain't that funny? What comes back to me is my mom telling me when I was younger that a liar don't like to be lied to, a cheater don't like to be cheated on, and a thief don't like to be stole from. And somebody that got a whole lot to say ain't listening. And so I didn't get it younger. You get what I'm saying? Because that sound like stereo instructions to me. What are you talking about? But it home to be true. If you ever know somebody that been stealing stuff their whole life, let somebody steal something from them, they have a whole heart attack. You ever ran into a cheater, somebody that be cheating on their wife or husband or whatever the case may be, let them get cheated on. They have a whole fit. A liar don't like to be lied to, but they tell all the lies in the world. And people that talk too much don't like to listen. a lot of times because they like to hear they self talk. And so they're encouraging you today to stop, slow down, and maybe listen. You might learn something. I know we think we know it all sometimes, but I know I don't. I know that I am teachable. I learn so much. I learn something new every day. I learn about people. I learn new stuff about places and things. I read. I do all kind of stuff because you guys are amazing. And nobody has to tell you that. But sometimes you need to hear it. You are. And sometimes we need to be quiet and just listen and look around and pay attention. Because guess what? There's things going on that you need to pay attention to. And if you always the one talking, how you gonna learn anything? Because you always the one that's teaching. So again, they're encouraging you to learn how to listen, you guys. So let's get it and get us a fairy card this morning. I feel absolutely amazing. Today is the last day of school for the Boo Boo Stank Fair out Friday and Monday. So I don't know what our tomorrow is going to be like. I know that I have new followers and stuff, and so I am going to say this again. Tomorrow I am doing love cards and numbers, and this is how it works. If you come on here and you put a heart in the comments when you come on, I'll write your name down. And when I get to that portion of the show, the live, or whatever the case may be, I begin to do readings, you guys. And no, it doesn't cost you anything, but I do not pick up people after I have started because of the simple fact that I don't want to be on here all day and I have stuff to do, and so maybe do you. And so most people get on kind of early so that they can get their spot. And I don't care what you do throughout, but you can come back and catch it because I'll do it if you're not here or whatever the case may be. But the best readings come from you watching so that we can exchange energy. So I just wanted to say that so that I don't have to repeat it tomorrow. And I'm sure I might say it again, but just to let you know. The journey, you guys. I am so not liking that this light is not acting right today. It says it's time to prepare for a journey. It may be impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes. Pack your passport now. And this is so funny, you guys. And I know everybody ain't on here all the time or whatever the case may be. But it said this. It said, hey, pack your bags, get ready for the journey. Blah. And look, this is what I've been doing the last couple of days, you guys. It is my mom's 70th birthday. I am planning a cruise for her 70th birthday. And so that's the journey, you guys. They said, pack your passport. I am packing my passport because I got stuff to see. I am going to see the Bahamas and Jamaica and the Grand Caymans all in one trip. And so the thing is that you guys have a journey. And it don't always be the same journey. You get what I'm saying? I travel as much as I possibly can. Like this month, I'm going to Arizona. Well, in September, I'll be going to Arizona. There's some things I need to do there, or whatever the case may be. But I also enjoy myself wherever I seem to go, because guess what? I love to see new things. I like to try new food. I like to see different atmosphere. I like to see people in their own setting doing something different. And so let's get what the journey is for. I like that. I hear my grandbaby this morning. That's why I stopped. I'm sorry, you guys. It says, it seems you may be about to embark on an exciting journey. So start packing your suitcase and backpack right now. But remember to travel light so you can easily be spontaneous. Okay, I'm going to take that in. It says both with your physical journeys and with your journeys of your heart and being. It says even with the stuff that you got going on. They said pack light so that you can be spontaneous. So that means you can change your direction. You ain't got a whole load of stuff on you. I'm talking about the things that you are working towards. I'm not talking about a journey. I'm not talking about a vacation. I'm talking about the stuff you working towards. They said don't carry no baggage with you. Not too much. Because you want to be able to change the direction when you need to. And so it says, perhaps this is the right time to set out on an adventure of your own. You never know who you might meet. You may find yourself thinking about relocating or even moving to another country. It's worth signing up to a low cost travel website to see what bargains appear, or go back to the basics and just stick a pen in a map and travel there. That's funny that they would say that because that's how I moved to Florida, you guys. That is how I moved to Florida. I don't live in Florida now. I live in Texas. I'm intentionally here. But my leaving Detroit, Michigan and moving out of the state, I knew that I wanted to move to Florida, but I didn't know where. And so guess what I did? I threw a dart at the map, and where it landed at, that's where I moved at. And it landed in Melbourne, Florida. I didn't even know where that was, but baby, I was grateful. And that's where I moved, you guys. I threw a dart at a map and I moved where it landed at. And you talking about stepping out on some fake, but baby, I had some times. And so it says maybe you know someone who deserves a holiday or a day out. You could take an initiative and invite them to join you on a fun-filled ferry journey. This card may also be telling you that your passport needs to be renewed. Well, that's not my case because I just had mine a couple of years now. And the fairy of traveling, pictured on this card with a speedy hair, is telling you to prepare and be ready to take a leap of faith when the moment arrives. It says it's a potential super exciting time, full of fun as you venture into the wonderful unknown. It's also a chance to feel truly alive and surrender to your magical destiny. Banishing any preconceived plans and expectations. Did you hear that? Banishing any preconceived plans or expectations. That means being in the ebb and the flow of what's going on. That it goes back to what? Being present. So even when you're taking these trips, they say, hey, sometimes I know we plan things and this and this. They say, but be open to having fun, to seeing something different. Stop trying to navigate everything and sometimes allow it to navigate you. And so, with that being said, it says, however it manifests is imminent. It might be near or far, or even an inner journey. But the main thing is that you're ready and willing. So, are you ready? Are you ready for the journey in which you are about to embark on? Because some people are just starting out on a journey. Some people are midstream in their journey. Some people are finna start a whole new journey, and it's okay. Are you ready? Are you ready for the journey that you about to embark on? Some people are starting new businesses. That's a journey. Some people are planning vacations. That's a journey. Some people are just planning weekend trips. That's a journey. That's a new journey. You can learn something new right there. But don't forget, with whatever journey that you're going on, even your inner journey, to finding your peace, your happiness, your love, your inside, your patience, your everything. Even with that, be patient with yourself and be present in the moment. Because it's so easy for us to get wrapped up in what happened before and so easy to get wrapped up in what could happen. Stay present right here. Everything is happening right now. And I'm not saying that we don't think in the future. I'm not saying that we don't remember stuff that happened in the past. I'm saying as you can navigate throughout your day, to stay present so that you don't miss the beauty of what's happening right now. That's it. And so you guys are absolutely amazing. You do amazing every day. And sometimes people just don't tell you. You don't even tell yourself. Girl, clap it up. You did good. Or I did that. Every so often, you done jumped over a hurdle and you be proud of yourself, but be proud of you every day because you get up and you try every day. People don't know if you struggling. You can smile through pain. Nobody knows that, but you still here. You still pushing. You still trying. You still going. And that's all that freaking matter. So keep doing that. One day at a time, one step, one action. Be present. You are worth it. I promise you. And so, with that being said, you guys, it is time for me to get myself together to go get the boo boo steaks so I can take her to school. But again, tomorrow is Friday. I am doing Power of Love cards and numbers. So, if you would like one, pop on here. I got you. I'll see you in the morning. I love you so much. You are understood. You are kind. You are peace. You are love. You are perfectly imperfect for the people around you and yourself. You don't have to be perfect, just perfect enough for you. And I love you right where you are. I have no judgment of you because I don't even know you guys like that. And the people that I do know, I still have no judgment of them because we all done been through something. We all done been in the unknown. And so, with that being said, go out and be great because you already are. And I love you right where you are. And so, if you feel it, come see me tomorrow morning. I'll be here at 7 a.m. And so I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye bye.